Thank you to SnakeStone97 for their generous donation as a YouTube member. If you'd like to join them in their generosity, the link to become a YouTube member is in the description, or you can click the join button down below. Hello everyone! My name is Deckerlink, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to Tennis Ace. There hasn't been a new update since the last Keisuke episodes I did. However, I am here to address a faux pas I committed on the Shoichi route. So, in my estimation, it made sense to ask Saya here on day 30 about the college offer, because that was something that actually pertained to her, you know, so it made sense to me. However, that was the wrong choice. That was the wrong thing. And so because of that, I actually wound up with a pretty bad outcome for Shoichi that I covered in the viewer discretion and advised episode. I think I might have overplayed it a little bit, but I could imagine that if someone had been through something similar, that it would be a pretty uncomfortable experience to read through, because it is depicted pretty vividly. So we're here to change that choice. We're going to ask about relationship advice. Well, there's no getting away from this, I think. Still have time to think over the college offer and everything related to it. This feels a lot more immediate, especially because, knowing Shoichi, he might try something tomorrow, and I'm really not comfortable with the idea of that. I was hoping for some relationship advice. What's with that reaction? Wow, I didn't expect you to ever ask me something like that. Is there some kind of problem if I do? No, not at all. I'm surprised, that's all. You're very private with this sort of thing, so I didn't think you'd ever ask for my help. I do it out of desperation. I figured. I mean, you are kind of a nightmare, so I guess I should have expected it. That might be true, but you still shouldn't say it. Wait, you actually admit that it's true? Damn, things must be dire. Saya-chan, what am I supposed to do? First, explain the problem to me. So, Shoichi and I have been dating for a while now, right? I think, what has it been, a month? Something like that. It'll be exactly 1 month tomorrow, and it's not like I'm counting or anything. So, the problem is, Shoichi is very forward. Oh. Again, with that kind of reaction, what is it this time? Just thinking that it makes sense. It does? Yeah. I mean, Shoichi fell for you right around the time he started going through puberty. Even if he tried hiding it, it was pretty obvious that he was, do I really have to say it? No, I can already guess. If anything, I think my face would overheat to dangerous levels if I actually heard you saying what I think you're thinking out loud. Plus, Shoichi talked to me a lot about his feelings for you. It was pretty easy to notice that they weren't all chaste. I don't know what that means. Alright, we got a word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look this one up. I imagine that's, it might be related to chastity. Chaste, I don't know. Abstaining from extramarital or from all sexual intercourse. Okay, so yeah, it is like chastity. So, yeah, she's basically saying, not all his feelings for us were just non-sexual. Way to pull out that word there, bro. Ah, there it is. There my face goes. Just so freaking red. I see. Wow, you can actually get that red even through your fur? Impressive. Don't mock me, okay? I can take very little of it today. I wasn't mocking you at all, but sure. I'm guessing Sho-chan has been making you a bit uncomfortable. more than once. I see. I stare at the rabbit, who, instead of saying anything, continues looking away from me, seemingly lost in thought while twisting a lock of her neck fur around her finger. Just so you know, this is the part where you're supposed to jump in and offer advice. Right. So, is she like fantasizing? You fucking perv. So, what kind of wisdom do you have to share? I'll seriously take anything. Just tell him you don't want to. That fucking face. Dots. 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 More dots. Is that all you have to say? Yes? I mean, no? I mean, which is it? What do you want from me? I thought my advice was pretty spot on. If he tries to have sex with you, just say you're not ready. That doesn't help me at all. You realize I'm trying to spare his feelings? Do you have any idea how crushed he'd be if I just came out and said something like that? Then what? Are you going to have sex with him even though you're not ready for it? We don't. Wait. Holy crap, did you do that already? We're not here to talk about me. We're exactly here to talk about you, you dumbass. I can't believe you did that. He cornered me and he seemed so eager. I don't know how to say no. Cleveland Coon, I'm very angry right now. What? Like, do you have any right to get angry with me? You're not a part of this. I know you're terrible at refusing people, but try to at least consider how a half-assed yes will impact both of you, you idiot! Stop calling me an idiot! I'm not gonna stop calling you an idiot because you're such an idiot that you don't even get why I'm calling you an idiot! You idiot! I get that it's not exactly ideal, but I don't think it's that bad. Saya-chan puts both her hands on her waist, leaning forward with a deep sigh. Takes multiple deep breaths, calming herself down before talking again. Is that so? So you're telling me it went well when you guys did it? Wow, you're actually gonna ask me that outright? You wanted my help, didn't you? I did, and I guess things went okay? They went okay? Oh man, that's not good. What do you want me to say? It hurt, and it was unpleasant at first. It felt good, but it was also really uncomfortable. Shoichi seemed to enjoy himself, though. Wait, it hurt? Did you guys jump straight into that for your first time? Stop asking me these kinds of questions! My face feels like it's about to explode at any time here. Yeah, Shoichi really wanted to, and I didn't know how to say no. Oh God, you really are a nightmare. Why the fuck is she exclusively blaming us? This is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is straight up not okay. Like, it takes two to fucking tango, but all she is saying is that we fucked up. Like, Shoichi also fucked up. Like, I'm not saying we're blameless here, but this is actually damaging to the narrative here. This is not okay. I already told you, just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it! Oh, fuck, I almost skipped around. To be clear, it's not like I'm putting this only on you. There we go. Shoichi-kun is also a complete idiot for not checking that you're actually comfortable before jumping into that. And that was a lot of steps he jumped there. It's not that easy. You can't just talk about this kind of thing so openly. Sure you can. If you can't communicate properly with your boyfriend, then you have no business being together at all. Gah. That's a surprisingly harsh thing to say out of nowhere. So, what? You're gonna tell me your first time went perfect? Of course it didn't. There's no such thing as a perfect first time. That's very true. It's gonna be clumsy, awkward, a bit unpleasant. That's just par for the course. See? But just because the experience itself will be awkward and uncomfortable doesn't mean you should be uncomfortable. What do you mean? For instance, my first time didn't jump right into anything huge. Kaito-kun and I talked a lot about what we were and were not comfortable with. For our first time, I just noticed him getting hard when we were cuddling, and I asked him if he wanted me to give it a hand. He agreed, we did it, and we stopped at that. I wasn't comfortable with taking my clothes off in front of him or letting him touch me without them then. I let him know that and told him that was as far as I could go. Everyone was clear on expectations. It might have been awkward, but we both got a laugh out of it in the end. It was a good experience. If you can't even do that much, you're not doing it right. You're an adult. You fucking use your words. Sorry, my brain is a bit fried right now. I've never heard you talk like that before, and I just can't. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't want or instigate sex. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, I'm making no sense right now. Kaito-kun and I had been dating for 3 months before we actually had sex. And again, we talked a lot before and after to make sure we were on the same page. If you're not comfortable even talking about it with your boyfriend, there's no way you're going to be ready to do it. I want to disagree for no other reason than I desperately want to be right. Being wrong would be terrifying in too many ways, in way too many ways. It would imply that both me and Shoichi have been going about it horribly from the start, and I don't want that. But I also can't find any fault with what she's saying. I suppose my brain shorting out might be partly why. Is it really that easy? I'm not saying it's always easy. It is simple, though. I'm surprised you can talk about it so nonchalantly. Oh, please, it's just a dick. Get over it. I don't think I can take many more of these comments before my brain is too fried to be useful. I can't believe I'm seriously taking advice from the person that is always complaining about being single. This and that aren't the same thing. The only reason I'm single in the first place is because Kaito-kun and I didn't want to risk our relationship by being long distance. So what, you think you guys would still be together if you never broke up? Obviously, if they didn't break up, they'd still be together. What the fuck kind of sentence is that? If we had never broken up, we would be, by definition, still together. Yeah, there we go. You know what I meant. Yeah, I do, and yes, I also do. You don't have any doubt whatsoever that you guys would have lasted? No? Hell, Kaito-kun and I still joke that if we were both still single by the time I graduate and move there, we might as well start dating again. Are you sure you two have never really broken up? Ever really broken up? It sounds more like you're waiting for each other while fooling around with other people more than anything. But I can barely even manage my own relationship. I really shouldn't be sticking my nose into someone else's. I see. What? Well, it's just that you two seem awfully close, even though you're broken up. It's not like we broke up because it wasn't working. We both agreed long distance wasn't worth the risk. We're so close. I might regret asking this, but how close are you? That's... Saya fidgets where she sits, avoiding my stare like the plague. Okay, if you start acting like that, it gets very suspicious. It's not really a big deal. Shoichi-kun already knows about it. What? It's something Shoichi knows, but you still don't want to tell me? It's not like I mind telling you. You're just a blabbermouth. What? I am not! I'd tell you a lot more stuff if I wasn't afraid we would blab. I won't tell anyone whatever it is that you're afraid of me blabbing. Really? Man, I just love being doubted. Definitely feels good. Yes, really. Kaito-kun and I still hook up sometimes. What? The walls aren't made of steel, you know. Sorry. I'm just It's a bit shocking. Even if you say it was a mutual breakup, you still cried for weeks. I agreed it was for the best. That doesn't mean I wanted it. You guys were really close, huh? Of course we were. We loved each other. Wow, she managed to say that so easily. Love, huh? That's something I haven't been able to say at all yet. I don't really know how I feel at all. That definitely doesn't help. You shouldn't worry about that. What do you mean? It's really obvious what's going through your head right now. Your face is very expressive. Really? You can tell? Maybe I have a bit of an unfair advantage since Shoichi-kun told me before that he noticed you looked really worried every time he said, I love you. Wait, he said what? Oh, man, I mean, he didn't say that. He said, God damn it, he even told her that much? Seriously, what doesn't he share with her? Is it too much to expect a little bit of privacy? Hey, you don't get to complain. You're the one who told me about you guys having sex. Shut up! Please, for the love of all that is sacred, shut up! Don't look at me like that. It's true. I get it already, so please stop reminding me. Jesus, both of these people act as if sex isn't a big deal as long as it isn't about them. But as soon as it's about their relationship, they're like, I don't know. It's like, get some fucking self-awareness, you dumb cunts. How can you be so uptight about it? Aren't you the one that's had the most sex in the group? Or, well, outside of me, that is. I am begging you! I already regret bringing it up! Can we please stop talking about this? Your face is so red. It's a bit scary even. Don't explode. Whose fault do you think it is? You're way too much of a prude. Or maybe you're the vulgar one. Have you ever thought about that? I bet you haven't. Boy, if I ever dare to say that out loud, I'd be knocked out clean before I even have time to finish the sentence. For some disturbing reason, though, that thought is almost comforting. You gonna be okay? Why do you ask? Because you have the annoying habit of asking for advice and then not following it. If you're that uncomfortable with how things are between the two of you, the last thing you should do is carry on as if nothing were happening. That's not fair to either of you. Yeah. She goes back to a serious topic so quickly after embarrassing the crap out of me. You slow down a bit. You bounce around from subject to subject so fast that it gives me a headache. It's not, I mean, I don't, what am I even trying to say? What are you trying to say? Well, I came to you in the first place because I know things can't stay as they are right now. I know that better than anyone. I don't want to be uncomfortable with this. Saya is right. The situation wouldn't be fair to anyone. I deserve to be in a relationship where I'm comfortable with myself and with my partner. And Shoichi deserves to be in a relationship where his partner is honest with him and is comfortable being intimate with him. It's not like I want to be uncomfortable with it. I want Shoichi and I to be able to have sex again. I don't want to be uncomfortable with it anymore. But I can't help feeling like I'm being pressured into it all the time. Shoichi is all over me so often, and while I'm fine with general affection, sometimes it goes too far. Hell, I really love being kissed. I wish he'd kissed me more without trying to fondle me during it. Wow, I didn't think your face could get any redder than it already was, but you've proved me wrong. Shut up. Were you thinking of something nice? That's so cute. Thinking of stuffing a sock into your mouth. And that got you all hot and bothered? Man, you're kinkier than I thought. I am not hot and bothered! Oh god, my headphones are falling off my head! Oh god! Why? You're about as close to it as can be. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Goddamn smug rabbit! Don't you have a mute button somewhere that I can press? How the hell do I turn you off? Being glared at is really uncomfortable, you know.
You shouldn't give me reasons to glare at you then. You're the one who invited me over to ask for my opinion and then acted all difficult about it. You're at fault here. Just because I asked your opinion doesn't give you a pass to be all Saya about it. I feel like we've gone back to the regular fucking dialogue here. Let's see how it goes, and then maybe I'll skip forward to see the fallout, as it were. Okay, yeah, here we are, day 31, fucking freaking out, cooking everything. So I imagine everything's gonna be relatively the same until Shoichi gets here, and even then it might be relatively the same, and then maybe when it gets to the alleyway, it'll be different. I don't know. I don't know why, but I've found, like, smug asshole kids to be, like, some of the most unpleasant experiences in some of these visual novels. This is why safe states are so fucking important. Okay, we have gotten to this point where we kiss him. Okay. I'm looking for where the shit changes. Aha! There's the change. There's the change. He's going too far. Said that he was uncomfortable, all the stuff we've seen before, but then, suddenly, Saya-chan's words echo with scary clarity in my mind.
If you're not comfortable even talking about it with your boyfriend, there's no way you're gonna be ready to do it. Just tell him you don't want to. If you're that uncomfortable with how things are between the two of you, the last thing you should do is carry on as if nothing were happening. That's not fair to either of you.
I don't want this. I've been uneasy about how things have been going with us exactly because of this. This is too much, too fast. Oh, there it is. Oh boy. Will this be a fallout, or will this be, hopefully, the conversation? He does look hurt, though. Oh boy. I guess we'll find out on the next episode, won't we? Oh shit, what a cliffhanger. Yeah, so I'm gonna save. Hate to leave you on the hook like this, but don't want these things getting too long. So I'll see you in the next episode where we see the fallout of the decision to talk to Saya about the relationship, to get the very good advice of be honest even when it's fucking uncomfortable, because it ain't gonna be easy, but it is something that you can do. It is not beyond your physical capacity. It's scary. It's fucking scary, and you know it's something that needs to happen. You know, and ultimately, if for whatever reason mentally you can't do it, you can't pretend as if it's not there. So it's very true, very realistic. So let's see how that goes in the next episode. If you liked this episode and want to play this game for yourself, the link to it is in the description down below. It is free, but in development, so you can donate if you want. Just be kind. Also in the description down below are various ways to support me through either following me on social media or my other social media stuffs, or through crowdfunding sources like Patreon or whatever. If you want to be notified when future episodes of this game come out, even further down beyond the description, there's the subscribe and bell buttons. Make sure you click those. And in the cards up above, if you want to see other stuff that I've already done that is like this before another episode comes out, I've linked to some of the playlists of other stuff I've already done in the cards there. That all being said, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all kinds, I have been the Trained Unprofessional. You are not. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone!